All right, thank you for joining me. This is a strength and conditioning workout, so you need your weights, you need plenty of space. If you want, you can always have a chair nearby so you can put your weights on the chair in between sets, because our format is strength, cardio, strength, cardio, strength, cardio, and it's also 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off, so we're definitely looking at the endurance side of things. So you're not gonna go your heaviest, you're gonna go your medium heaviest as far as the cardio goes. You're not gonna go your fastest, you're gonna go your medium fastest. We wanna keep ourselves challenged, but we wanna maintain good form and we wanna maintain movement throughout the time. So, step touch, arm swing. Open up our chest. Good. For 6, 5. Great. And now big arm circles. And then switch directions. Let's make this a little bit bigger. So lift up on your heels, drop them. Lift up, drop. Lift up, drop. Lift up, drop. For 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. Nice. And now let's get into those ankles. So push your hips back, toes are lifted, stand. Push and stand. Pushing your heel into the ground here. Good. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Great. And now bring your toe down, roll your ankle in circles, and then switch directions. Great. And now let's switch sides. Heel down, toe up, hinge and stand. Stretching out the backs of our legs. Starting to add some more fluid to our ankles. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. And now roll the ankle in circles. Great. And switch directions. Great. And now come to center. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, curve your spine, dive down, hang out here, bend one knee at a time, relax your head and neck. And now bring your hands to your knees, draw circles with your knees, getting them to rotate their full 360 degrees. And switch directions, opposite way. Good. While you're here, give me some cats and cows. Exhale, belly in for cat. Inhale, open cow. Tuck, squeeze. And open. Good. One more. And now roll on up. Good. Cross your hands over your chest. Rotate to face the side. Tuck your rib cage in. Come around to the front. Rotate to the other side and center. Switch. Rotate, tuck in, slide around to the front, rotate, and center. One more each way. Rotate, tuck, circle. Try not to rush it. Take your time here. It's going to make the mobility more effective. Tuck, circle, and up. Nice. Knee circles. Lift them up, or I guess hip circles is the word. Up, around, trying to get them as high as you can. Good. 2 and 1. And now keep it wide. Give me some wide butt kicks. Good. 6, 5. Great. 1. Keep the legs wide. Side body stretch. And lift. Good. Moving side to side here. 4, 2. And 1. And now heels in, toes out. Big circles. Side down, up, around. Side down, up, around. Good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great. Toe heel those feet in and give me a little march in place. Get your heart rate moving a bit. It's very loud on the ground. Keep marching, keep marching. All right. And turn that march into a jog. Finally, we're going to turn that march into a fast feet sprint. Here we go. Sprint, sprint, sprint. Nice and fast. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Whew. Okay, let's get ready for our first set. So first we have a side-to-side squat. You can have weight at your chest or weights balanced on your shoulders, your side, center, and then we have a shuffle in your like mini squat. So you don't need to be in a full squat, but I want those knees bent dynamic. Starting in 10 seconds. Our side-to-side squat. We'll do each of these sets 3 times. Ready? Here you go. Side, center, side, center. So when we do the part with the weights, you do not have to go fast. I'd rather you go a little bit slower and focus on form. Get that strength training aspect. Whew. And 45 seconds is a long time. Definitely training our endurance today, our strength and cardio endurance. 10 seconds. 5. And rest. Set those weights near. Oh, geez. Okay. Might do it down here. I should have a chair. 5 seconds till we start. Ready. We shuffle. Go. Hopefully you have more space than I do. Nice and dynamic. Try not to curve. So you want your upper back wide. 15. 5 seconds. Rest. Okay. Going again. If you can add weights, you always want to add more resistance if you keep good form. Good form is wide chest, strong core, glutes go low. Here we go. Side, center, side. Ideally, those glutes are in line with your knees. Quadriceps. 15 seconds. Keep your gaze forward. We have 10. Rest. Whew. Okay. All right, we shuffle in 5 seconds. Ready, go. Athletic. Nice athletic stance there with your knees. Left. 15. Okay, one more round here. Whee. All right, make sure you watch your form here. You're tired. Keep it tight. Here you go. Side to side squat. Use that breath to promote the motion. Remembering that a big inhale will stabilize your spine. So you might want to choose to inhale before the exercise starts. You might even hold that inhale for a moment if you don't get dizzy, just to keep the spine still. Done. Lateral shuffle, and then we'll take a longer rest before our next set of exercises. In 5 seconds. And go. Rest. Woo! Okay. Here's some deep breaths. Nice. All right. So next, we move to more upper body. We have an Arnold press. So hands rotate face front, hands rotate face in, and then a jumping jack. You might notice that the 2 exercises in each set are meant to be similar muscle groups. So we're going for a bit of a burnout on the muscle groups we're working. Now it's shoulders. Starting in 10 seconds. 3 rounds here. Good. In 5 seconds, you're welcome to sit down if it helps you keep that back nice and neutral. Here you go. Rotate open, rotate closed. Once again, when it comes to the strength part, slow and steady wins the muscle build. Slow and steady builds the muscles. It is not a race. 15 seconds. 5 seconds. Oh. Rest. Whew. I went heavy there. If I lose my form, I will go down in resistance in the next round. I gotta be very aware. Okay, mod, jump jacks, or full. Ready, go. 45 seconds is a long time to jack. So you could always try 10 regular and 10 modified. If you can't do the full 45 seconds, that's how you can start to work up. So get those elbows up, get them straightish. Seconds. 5. Rest. Whew. Okay, so grabbing our weights again, getting ready for our Arnold presses. Don't forget your knees should be a little bit soft. Ready and go. Softening those knees will help you to keep that spine in its neutral position. Your neutral spine might look different than mine, but we're really just trying to keep that tailbone pointed toward the ground. Check out your wrists too. They should be long and straight, no crease. That way we're working muscle, not bone. 10 seconds. 5. And rest. Ugh. All right. Always taking your arms down carefully. When you come out of a training or a motion, you don't want to just flop. You want to be thoughtful on the way out. Jacks, ready? Go. Seconds. 15. 5. Rest. Whew. Okay, one more round. If you can go heavier, do it. Just know you've got to keep that form. Starting in 5. Ready. Go. You're on the clock. Using the breath to get yourself through the hardest part. I am struggling. I'm going to watch myself closely, make sure I'm keeping my form. It really helps to have a mirror or a monitor, something that you can see yourself in. 15 seconds. 10. 5 seconds. And release. I almost started leaning back there. That's a sign that you need to change your weights. If you catch yourself compensating by doing the matrix, you gotta go down and weight. All right, final round jacks, ready? Go. Seconds. Don't slow down. Not when you're almost done. 15. 5 seconds. Rest. Woo! Nice. Good job. Take a breather. Great. So we have one more set before we take our halfway water break. That is a supported row. So we need our chair and a half burpee. So you're allowed to do the burpee on the chair or the ground. Lower intensity is on the chair. I will show you the chair version first, and then I'll move to the ground. So supported row, grab a good heavy weight, bring it to your right hand, bring your left foot forward and your right foot back. Square off your shoulders and hips. Get ready. In 3, 2, go to your hip and release. So we're trying to keep our shoulders square. We're pulling the weight right up to our hip. Good. Exhale up, inhale down. The weight should touch your hip. Right, Kitsy? Kitsy says that's right. I've got a good heavy weight, so I'm going pretty slow here. I'm trying to watch my low back, keeping my abs strong. 15 seconds. 10 seconds. 5. And rest. Okay, that was your right half burpee, I'm showing you on your chair. So you could step back and step in, heel lift, or you could hop. Here you go. Here's the hop version. And if you're ready to progress, you can always go to something lower, like a step. The final lowest is the ground, and here that's a step, in and out, heel lift, a step, in and out, heel lift, or the full version is your hop and hop the top. 15 seconds. Yes, Kitsy. 5. Rest. Yeah, no rest for Kitsy. Okay, left arm has the weight, left foot is back. Your foot should be on the ground completely, very stable. Ready, go. The reason for the chair and the foot is to increase your stability. Pulling the weight as far back as you can. Whew. 15 seconds. We have 5. And release. Okay, going to those burpees, half burpees, so there's no push up. The next round of rows will be both arms moving. Ready, go. On the chair, stepping or hopping. On the ground, stepping or hopping. I'm not going my fastest because 45 seconds is a long time. I'm just finding a nice steady pace that I can continue. So here, you're gonna have both weights up to your hips. So I'm gonna go slightly lighter here. Ready? Go. Weights to your hips and down. Try to tuck your elbows in tight. Exhale up, inhale down. Try to lower your arms slowly. You'll build more strength that way. Come on, keep pushing. After this, we have a long break. Well, first our burpees. 10 seconds. 2, 1, rest. Woo! Okay. In 5 seconds, we have our half burpees. Push through. Ready. Your heart rate's up. That's good. Go. Don't be afraid of the work. All right. 1/4 or 1/3 done. Even more than 1/4. to rest here, grab some water, towel off. If you don't have any more time today, go ahead and go. You can do this again another time, the other half. Otherwise, when we get back, we've got a deadlift and a butt kick, okay? So be ready. All right, let's get ready to rumble. So deadlift, Romanian deadlift. Your feet are in parallel. Your glutes go straight back in space, and then butt kick, fast or slow, hands right to your glutes, heels right to your hands. We don't push our butt out to make that happen. We tuck it under, engage it. 10 seconds till we start with those deadlifts, going heavy, heavy, heavy. Good. Feet parallel, abs braced, stand up straight. Here you go, all the way back and up. So it does not matter how low your arms go. It matters how far back your glutes slide. Sliding our glutes as far back as they can. And when they get to the end, we stop the motion completely. The biggest mistake I see here is that people will keep going with their shoulders even when their glutes have stopped moving. And that's just going to put a lot of pressure on your spine and eventually could start to irritate it. So we want to stop the hips and the upper body at the same time. 5 seconds. Rest. Okay. Get ready with those butt kicks. Right up. Could really use another hair tie. 5 seconds till we start. I don't think this one's gonna work. Ready, go. I'm doing the jogging version. Good. Try to go faster wherever you're at, even if you're marching. Just lift your heels off the ground, stay on the balls of your feet, and you'll be able to go faster. 15 seconds. 5. Rest. Nice. Okay, so one way of keeping the torso with the hips is by squeezing your shoulder blades together. 5 seconds till we find those RDLs. Ready, go. And keeping your shoulders squared off with each other. Notice I'm looking to the ground here and then straight forward. My neck is kind of stiff just along with my spine. It's the part of the plank. 15 seconds. 5 seconds. Rest. Great. Okay. Getting to butt kicks. In 5 seconds, you can also do a wide leg. You can maybe move a bit faster with that. Ready, go. Speed is the point of the conditioning sections, the cardio sections. rest. Whee. Okay, good job, Kitsy. All right, final round here. Heavier if you have them. I don't have them, but I would if I could. Ready, go. Really focusing on this last round of keeping my form. So maybe even taking it just a bit slower, just to make sure I've got that form. Oh yeah. 15 seconds. 5 seconds. And rest. Yeah. Ugh. Okay. Butt kicks. 5 seconds. Kick your own butt. Go. But why? Because it's good for you. Gone. $15 left. 5. Rest. Oh. Yeah. Kitsy says rest. You got it. Okay, so going back to our upper body here, we have bicep curl variations. The first round will be supinated. The next round will be neutral or forearm. The third round will be like externally rotated shoulders. So our palms will face sideways. And then the exercise is a fast feet agility. So not bicep focused, but you're going out, out, in, out, out, in. Starting in 10 seconds with a regular bicep curl. In 5. Palms face front. Shoulders up, back, and down. Here we go. Slow up, slow down. Good. Keeping the elbows alongside your body, avoiding swinging them. If your back is bothering you, you can sit down here. Just make sure you sit on a surface that allows your arms to fully extend at the bottom. $15 seconds. 5 seconds. And rest. Oh, okay. So going into that out, out, in agility. This is another one where you're up on the balls of your feet. Ready? Dynamic stance. Go. Together, together, apart, apart. Fast as you got it. 30 seconds left. Woo-wee. 15. 10. 5 seconds. Rest. Good. Okay, going to our forearm bicep curls. So now your palms will face in. 5 seconds. Here we go. And down and up. I feel like this one is even harder to keep your elbows from swinging. So you can even turn to the side and watch yourself in the mirror, doing your best to keep your elbows right in line with your torso. 15 seconds. 5, 3, 2, rest. Great. Okay. So agility, and I'll just let you know on the final bicep curl, I have to go lighter in this one. You might as well. You might not though. Ready, go. Keep it going. 15 seconds. 5. Rest. Oh, felt it in my calf. Okay, externally rotated arms. Good. So roll the shoulders back and down. Turn your palms to face the walls beside you. Ready, go. The palms are always face open. So when they come up, they're directly towards your shoulders. You really got to squeeze those shoulder blades together here. You might feel this working your latissimus dorsi, your side back muscles, and that would be correct. 15 seconds. 5. Rest. Okay, put them down. Good. One more round of agility. Biceps. Whew. 5 seconds. Ready, go. Relax those hands a little bit. You don't need them to be super stiff. You might go faster if you put the energy in your legs. 15 seconds. Both feet working equally. Push against the ground. 5. Rest. Bum bum. I feel like a dancer at the end of that. Okay, that's the closest to dance we're gonna get. All right, one more round of exercises. We have a tricep extension. So option 1 is a kickback. Option 2 is overhead. It just depends on what your shoulder is okay with. And then we have a monkey run where you just run and punch. Feels dumb, but it gets your heart rate up and works the triceps a little bit. All right, I'm gonna do the overhead version. If you're doing the kickback, you do one arm the first round, another arm the next round. Weaker hand on top, go. So for here, your dumbbell, you probably have, if you're using a smaller dumbbell, you probably have one hand next to the dumbbell and then one hand pushing into it. You should at least, and your palms should be facing the ceiling. Use that weaker hand closest to the dumbbell because it might work just a bit more. Hi, Coco baby. "15 seconds. 5 seconds. Rest. Good. Good girl. You got zoomies. Coco's got some zoomies. All right, monkey run. It feels dumb. If you feel dumb, you're doing it right. You just run and punch, run and punch, run and punch. In 5 seconds. Uh-oh. Ready, go. Coco baby, you're in the way. Are you? A little bit. You're okay. Good. 30 more seconds. Woo, get those arms up, up, up. 15. 10. 5 seconds. Rest. Excellent. Whee. Okay. Going to your tricep overhead, or if you're using the opposite arm this time, use that other arm in your kickback. Oh my gosh. Ready, steady, go. Full range of motion. Weight way down your back and way up. 15 seconds. 10. 5 seconds. 3, 2, rest. Okay. We have monkey run. Notice too how your arms feel. You're gonna have one more set, and that's your final set in class. So you want to really push these last few rounds. Ready, go. Seconds. 15. 5 seconds. Rest. Whee, okay, that's it. I think I got a heavier weight in me. I feel like my triceps can do it, so I'm going for it. 5 seconds till we start. Final set. Ready, go. Have your elbows as if you're squeezing them to your head. Oh, and if you're doing your kickbacks, now it's both arms at the same time. Sorry about that. 15 seconds. Oh yeah, this makes a big difference. We have 10. 5 seconds. One more rest. Final monkey run. This run ends at the finish line. 5 seconds. Ready, go. Push. 15. Done. Yay, Kitsy, good job. Walk around a little bit, let that heart rate calm. All right, let's stretch out. So find a pillar, a post, a wall, something like that. A door jamb, you could also do this in a door jamb. Open your left arm to the shape of a box shape and then rotate away from it, stretching your chest. Now release and switch. Right arm into a box shape, chest toward it, and rotate away. Yes, go baby. One more breath. Good. And now release. Stay on your support. Grab a toe, pull the heel to your glute, stretching the front of your quadricep. And now step your feet wide and lean toward the wall. Now come up and let's switch. Grab onto the foot, knee to knee. Hi, Cleo. And then step wide and lean toward the wall. And now come on up. Good. Come into the center of your space. Tuck your chin, curve your spine down, and hang out here in your forward fold, relaxing your head and neck, even wrapping your hands on your elbows, rocking side to side, letting your spine and your hamstrings release. And now slowly roll up vertebra by vertebra. Good. Take one hand behind your head, pull the elbow down, look away from it. You can even grab both hands behind your back if you'd like. Open and switch, hand behind the head, elbow down, maybe grabbing hands toward each other. Look away. And then come in through the center. All right, soften your knees. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Give yourself a bow. Thank you so much for joining me in this strength and conditioning workout. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.